Speaking of... No, this is a bad segue, but let's go back to the Magnus Carlsen game, because a lot of things have happened. After Queen d2, Bishop g4 was played, Bishop g2, and Magnus decided to go for this very direct line, grabbing the pawn. White has to take on b7. If he doesn't, he's just a pawn down. And knight to c4 is his point.
A typical Grünfeld position, yeah?
Dream Grünfeld position. King still in the center, jumping around.
Okay, but you also given up your light red bishop, so you really want to punish immediately, and that's Grünfeld about the contraplay.
Queen d3, knight b2 is an issue.
Yeah, and queen c1, rook b8.
Queen c1, rook b8 will probably happen.
And now how to deal with this?
Maybe you can't.
But you have to, in some way. I don't know. It looks.
What to do? Let's say here you take. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Rook d2, and then I will come up with some dynamic idea, some brilliancy.
Show us the brilliancy. Knight a4.
Show us the brilliancy. I mean, knight a4 is not a bad start. In fact, it's not even...
It's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it's not necessarily brilliant, but just very strong and simple.
Looks strong, because, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's over.
Danger on this long diagonal. No,
okay, I have to take bishop f7, but this already feels horrible. Knight takes a4.
Something will happen.
Okay, if I'm not losing immediately, I'm kind of good, but very hard to imagine that...
losing immediately.
Okay, maybe.
But how?
I mean, how on earth can I survive this? I understand, but it's strangely enough, I don't see the kill yet. But I would not be surprised if comps would be blinking already.
Must be there. Rook b4 maybe.
Okay, but it doesn't scare me that much. Ah, knight c3, wanna go rook c4 just, yeah?
I want to scare you.
that would be the end
Knight
of the
c5,
story.
queen d5 I was thinking.
Yeah, then maybe rook b4 just is very strong.
Because it feels like there is something.
Yeah, there has to be. Yeah, I mean, this just cannot be. I mean, knight c3, rook c4 looks really bad.
Winning by pinning.
Yeah, this one is over. Yeah, so this rook b8 had been played. Yeah,
No surprise.
as expected.
Meier is sitting there looking for a way to stay in the game. This guy does not look like Magnus at all. Also the hair situation, like it's all over the place. Have you watched the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley?
Definitely. Okay, I think everybody has. Yeah, it was a brilliant movie.
Yeah. This is Matt Damon, like in the stage after he took over. What's the guy's name? Dickie's identity.
Yeah, I mean,
just
Jude
optically.
Law,
I'm not.
Yeah, because
but I'm saying he's Matt Damon. He's no longer Jude Law. This is Matt Damon pretending to be Jude Law.
I understand your point, but somehow it's not my style to judge all these things. I'm not feeling that comfortable. I mean, you are the expert in all these things.
I'm not sure there's any expertise to be acquired, and I might be joking. It might still be the real Magnus.
Yeah, I like judging chess players by their moves, not by their looks. And
I'm not judging. I'm just saying
no,
it doesn't
of course,
look like
yeah,
him.
no,
I'm
but
just
you are
saying
speculating.
You're Hammer. Have we seen you? Are you anywhere? Can you prove that you are not sitting at the board right now? We'll ask Henrik. He should recognize his son.
No, I think this is Magnus.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks like Magnus after all.
And it looks like Magnus might win his first game today.
Yeah, at the moment it looks very good for him. I mean, it's just a catastrophe how the opening went for Georg.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is very strange because normally Georg, these things don't happen to him. He's very, very well aware of move orders and subtleties and so on.
Yeah.
Just as Grünfeld must have caught him off guard and he reacted badly.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I don't know how he wanna stay in the game at all. I mean, this knight takes b2 winning a pawn with tempo, and then you can jump back, and there are no pins, and there is no stability for white.
Because here then the problem is you just do this
and it's a pawn, and all the knights are still extremely strong. Yeah, Black has all kinds of Okay, this gives the exchange. Sorry.
Ah, sorry, I blunder things. See,
Yes.
I would still lose all the pieces.
No, I mean
E5
you
mate.
can go e5, yeah, and then this bishop has no good square.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't know. This is just terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, bishop g5 maybe I have to go.
Feels like there must be something cleaner than this.
Yeah, no, okay, but I mean probably we should just move on because it's even feels pity for white to analyze this position. Now
You think it's just, yeah, Magnus will find a way?
it just looks very bad, and okay, let them settle this, and we will come back shortly.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Somehow we forgot to, I think you even saw, but we forgot to mention the move b3, which of course is stronger than giving up the pawn.
yeah, definitely. I mean, everything else was losing on the spot. I did have this position in mind, but forgot to mention it. I thought that some c6 short castle queen a5 was.
I was thinking about this,
Was a
maybe
point.
c6 e3 is legal.
Yeah, but in my mind somehow I placed the rook on d2, which already happened to me, not only on this occasion, but yesterday I blundered. The rook was on c7. I thought it's on c6. It's maybe time to visit eye doctor. I don't know.
As long as it's only an eye doctor and not a mind doctor, you're still in a good
Yeah,
spot.
Then I'm still surviving. Yeah.
Because here, I don't know, knight f3 check, king e2, it looked like
Yeah, queen a5, king takes f3. Then
white should survive somehow.
white should survive.
Maybe
But
still
okay,
worse,
still,
actually.
yeah, still unpleasant.
Anyway, Magnus played c5, not c6, and I was wondering if his point here was some
No, here
queen
goes queen
a8 move?
a5. Maybe he can also
Queen
go
a5.
queen
just.
a5. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easier, true. And this is a big difference.
Yes, this is basically just game over. So castles had been played, rook b4, and that's the problem. Finally white managed to castle, but he's still one tempo short. He was not able to kick away the knight from d4, and there is no good way of protecting the c4 pawn. Yeah, so is he gonna lose a pawn?
He played bishop h6.
Then basically he
You
agrees
can
to
take,
lose a
right?
pawn. Yeah.
I'm not sure he agrees, but he probably...
Even the rook takes c3 was kind of a move or not.
Oof, I can't calculate.
I know
such
the rook c3 doesn't
tactics.
work because then bishop takes c3 at the end, wins for white. It's actually a very nice line. Rook takes d8, rook d8, bishop c3, and
Ui.
white is piece up. So one should not be carried away. Yeah,
King g7 is fine, because e3 now we can take...
Yeah, definitely. So what is white doing here? Some rook fe1 or? But okay, then it's pawn
It's
and the
hopeless,
bad
no?
position. Yeah.
Pawn and the position. Or queen a5 in better.
Yeah.
This looks bad. Is there some trick we're missing?
I mean, feeling wise, I don't think, because it was very.
Actually, after takes, rook c3 is not a threat at least.
Mhm.
So I can go for this.
This is wonderful.
This is
Now
not
it's a
legal.
queen. So this is the justification behind bishop h6. A great move, in a sense that, yeah. How many tactical? But I can also take and take on c4, yeah. And then some knight e4, yeah. But then queen a8, knight g5, knight e2 mate. Okay, you can also start like this.
This looks winning.
Yeah,
F3,
looks.
I can
Yeah,
take
no,
it
this is
left.
over. Yeah. No, so bishop h6, queen h6, rook c4.
Now if queen anywhere, now this does work.
This does work. Yeah, but then takes, rook c4. Just don't. It's
Game
not
over,
just
no?
a
Rook
pawn.
d3, rook c3, it's direct problems.
I already only don't dare to say this game over, because always whenever we said game over,
Then
turned out that there
one
was
more game.
something. Yeah. So
That's
hang
true.
on. But it really looks very bad. I even don't see.
I don't see a move.
But the point was that he also did not have a move apart of bishop h6, because the bishop on g7 is so powerful, the bishop on f4 is completely out of the game, and the rook takes c4 cannot be stopped. So one cannot even claim that bishop h6 is a mistake. It's just natural that you try to exchange these bishops, but I mean, takes rook c4.
Does look decisive to me. This really seems like the only
Yeah, but
fighting
I mean,
chance, but just doesn't
but
work.
even
Or
you can
queen
start
eight.
with queen a8, yeah. Yeah, looks like a disaster.
Something like this feels hopeless too to me.
Yeah, and usually this is just a resignation kind of. Okay, king h3. You keep on fighting, but you know exactly that miracles will not happen here. You might just start also pushing the c pawn. I don't know, c4, c3.
Yeah, looks like an uphill battle, and maybe, or
Yeah, we
probably
should,
some cleaner solution after knight.
Yeah,
e4.
but okay, probably we have seen enough. We should move on because
Alright.
there are definitely more exciting positions.
How's Mr. Levon?
That's clear. This isn't a hard or
Mr. No definite judgments for me anymore.
yeah, but this one feels safe enough. I mean,
It's 2 pawns, right? Even if you don't
it's
want to
two
take on
pawn and
e4.
rook e4. No, he has done rook e4. I mean, how can you resist? You even take if it's not winning, but if it's winning, so this is hopeless. And king h3 has to be played.
This does not help.
And then after king h3, the question is whether this c marsh, I mean the c pawn marsh.
I would go queen e6 check. Try to grab another pawn.
Okay, this I would be glad to give king g2 because I feel like the 3 pawns plus the initiative and this powerful domination in the center is already more than enough. There is no need to give white time to coordinate.
Okay, then I'll go back.
Yeah, that's. You can just check it out. Maybe the guy is so depressed after queen e6 chess that he has
He
seen
played king
enough.
f2.
Ah, he played king f2.
Which also doesn't instill a lot of confidence, but probably is
At
the
least
best
he
way.
wants to go queen e3. Yeah, that's the point. I mean,
b8 is queen e3 and knight d4, queen e3 as well.
yeah, but okay, queen d5. This is actually completely lost. It's totally hopeless. And then e5 and then c4 and then f5. The knight is so dominant,
Yeah,
and the rook is coming. This is basically game over. Maybe we should move to the Hui Fan game because we haven't done justice to.
coming if I'm not mistaken. Right, d3 check
Yeah,
and
so-
resigns. Yeah. Ah, okay. Just
Basically, it was only a
saw
method
some
of time
geometry.
already.
Yeah, it's
The last
later.
1.5 hours.
And game over. Magnus converted his advantage.
Well, that's exactly what Magnus needed, yeah. He had to win a game. He won this game with black very easily. It was very smooth. And I guess now he feels that he is back in the business. He's +1. 2 more games to go.
Which is not a lot. Should Levon win his game, Levon will already be +3, so